I want to tell you a true story. It's not about getting rich overnight, and it's not about quitting your job. It's just a simple story about how a completely free website made me £1,500 in less than 48 hours. And more importantly, why this worked when so many other things I tried just didn't. This was a simple experiment with a very real result. Like most people, I'd tried a lot of things to make a little extra money online. I filled out surveys for pennies. I tried creating content that nobody watched, and I shared affiliate links that nobody ever clicked. It was a lot of effort for very, very little to show for it. And everywhere I looked online, people were saying the same thing. I just need a simple way to make a little extra money. But all the advice I found was either complicated, expensive, or just completely unrealistic. There was too much hype and way too little help. Then I started noticing something interesting. People complain loudly online. They complain about the same problems over and over and over again, in forums, in comment sections, and in social media groups. And most of the time, nobody actually steps in to fix the problem they're complaining about. That's when it clicked for me. All those complaints are basically unpaid market research. Every problem is an opportunity just waiting to be seized. I realized I didn't need a business. I didn't need to build a brand or a huge following. I just needed one thing, a clear problem and a simple solution to go with it. So I asked myself one simple question. If someone is already frustrated and complaining about something, what would they happily pay a small amount of money for to make that frustration go away? The key was to solve one problem and solve it well. So I used a 100% free website builder. There was no subscription, no need to enter any payment details, and you definitely don't need any design skills. I just created a single page. That's it. There were no fancy animations, no long boring sales pitch. The page had just 3 things. First, it stated the problem. Second, it presented the solution. And third, it had a simple call to action. One page, one single purpose. Let me tell you what I actually put on that page. It explained the problem in plain, simple language. I wanted to show people that I understood their frustration because I'd seen it so many times. Then, the page offered a small, practical solution. It wasn't something life-changing, it was just useful. The price was kept low enough that people didn't need to overthink it. It was an impulse buy to solve an immediate annoyance. Remember, useful nearly always beats impressive now for the launch. I didn't run ads. I didn't spam links all over the internet. I just shared the link to my one-page website once, in a place where people were already talking about that specific problem. And then I walked away. I had no expectations. I wasn't glued to my screen, refreshing the analytics every minute. I decided to let the problem do the selling for me. The next day, my phone buzzed. It was a payment notification. And then, a little while later, another one. And another. In under 48 hours, the total had reached £1,500. And that was the proof. It had worked. Now, £1,500 isn't a life-changing amount of money. I know that. But the lesson I learned from this absolutely was, it proved to me that you don't need a big audience to get started. You don't need expensive tools or software, and you certainly don't need years of experience. All you really need is a real problem that people have, a clear solution that you can offer, and a simple way to present it to them. Simple works. So if you want to know what free website I used, how I found the problem in the first place, and how you can repeat this exact process step by step, I want you to leave a comment below saying the word free. If enough people are interested, I'll break down the entire process in the very next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.